Heat detection in dairy is sometimes done as the animals are moving to and from the milking parlor. Here you can see cows showing some activity as the cow is being mounted. And again, a lot of times producers will utilize this as their time to heat check. One should remember that these animals do not like to mount or move around on wet cement, as is shown here. The majority of the time, animals will not even show any mounting behavior in this type of environment. Also, as animals come into heat, they tend to group together, form what we call SAGs, sexually active groups. And as you can see here, we have noticeable signs of animals really wanting to mount, but notice again that they're not mounting on this type of surface. If we watch the animals, we can tend to follow these around because they will generally separate from the herd when we are actually seeing high activity of estrus in these animals. This would also be true of beef cattle. If you're heat checking, you would normally find these animals outside the group, which 3 or 4 may be mounting one another. Again, note that these animals are not really mounting or allowing mounts. Here an animal has mounted, but again the slippery floor sometimes makes it hard for the animals, and they will not tend to do this. Here's a clear example of what happens on a slick floor and why animals again do not like to mount on the cement floor. Once out on dirt, notice the increase of activity of these same animals. They tend again to group together and quickly show estrus activity. We'd like on the cow that you just see to see a more strong standing response rather than moving off. But again, these animals are coming into heat or going out of heat. In most cases, these animals here are starting to come into heat. A solid response is shown by this mount, in which the animal is truly showing the lordosis standing reflex as the animal mounts. Producers should remember it's the animal that is allowing mounting, not the mounting animal that is actually in heat. And as you can see here, a lot of grouping of animals together that are in heat.